Welcome back, my wonderful, awesomely awesome fellow freedom fighters and lovers of freedom all over the globe, my returning subscribers, and those that are watching from a distance. Aren't you guys awesomely awesome? Thank goodness God, we are almost on the last day of the month of November. And I'm asking you guys to do me a favor, go ahead and smack the red button, click the notification bell so whenever you'll be able to get notified. On this very particular video, you are going to see the comment and the lament of a brother on our brother Simon Epka program. But before you watch that video, I have a question. By virtue and by God Almighty, Nnamdi Kanu is a prince of Afaluku by inheritance. And on the day of his traditional marriage, while he was sitting in his wife's compound to pay the dowries and to take him home, Uwazurike ordered his goons. They arrested the prince of Afaluku on his marriage day, a day to remember, and kidnapped him, tortured him to death, urinated on him, videoed him to blackmail him to quit Biafra agitation. And today, the same Uwazurike is now working hand in hand with DOS to free the same Nnamdi Kanu. His recent video where he was putting on what? He was putting on nightwear. He said that he's going to be the one to kill Nnamdi Kanu. The same 2021. My brothers and sisters, repentance is a work in progress. Even when Saul said in the Bible that he's no longer going to persecute the children of God, he lied. Then on his way to Damascus, God arrested him. Uwazurike is here to experience the touch of God, to repent of his sin, and to confess and to forsake it. And today he's working with the enemies within, which is Chike and Co., to free the same Nnamdi Kanu that he has his naked video. Biafra, we are trained more than this. By the mere looking of everything, I can categorically say that Chike do not watch Nnamdi Kanu program. They are DOS with agenda, but God will expose them. I want you to listen to this. And Nnamdi Kanu shall be free.
Not aware. And if DOS are aware that Nnamdi Kanu are in 8 torturous days in Kenya, why didn't DOS tell the Biafran people so that we, the Biafran people, can at least do something to stop the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria?
Thank you, my brother. This is
I am Mazeme Kobioha. I say to the record straight with common sense. I am from Ebonyi State. I reside here in Germany. People must start to use their brain.
This is the heat. This is the heat. And, I believe, DC, this is just the heat. And we need to continue to enlighten the people on this particular question. Okay? When they say...
Thank you, Simon. Please.
We need to... Simon, never go yet. I need your comment more. Never go yet, because this is the kind of comment. You see, we need to define trust with what you have just said now. What is trust?
Okay.
Would you say that our leader trusted these people?
Let the people do the mathematics.
Let them do the mathematics.
Yes. Let them do the mathematics. Even the DOS themselves, let them do the mathematics. Because yes, people are awake, and we are asking. And there is something I've used my program to call on DOS to set up a 9-man committee. A 9-man committee to bring peace and unity and address all the problems in IPOB. They have failed to do that. Instead of you taking, we live in Europe here, Simon. You know what I'm talking about. Yes. You have 5 minutes to catch up a train. Instead of you walking on your foot to go to a train station to get the train, you decided to kneel down and pray to God to help you to get to the train in 5 minutes.
Yes.
This is what Chike is doing with this call for prayer. Calling for prayer for unity, instead of you taking up a phone or setting up a panel to unite your people together, you will decide to go and call God to come from heaven and unite you and your brother that is having problem, to unite you and your brothers. What is the meaning of this? And we all take, if we believe in this prayer, pray everything to call your brother and say, okay, yeah, maybe as a father, you take responsibility. Because the inability of DOS to unite the Biafran people is a failure of leadership. Some people, because of their sense of injustice, you go to Nsima, you call Nsima, okay, bring unity. You know Nsima cannot do it. You go to Samuel and Epka, bring unity. You know the problem is not Samuel and Epka. Who are the people leading IPOB? Leadership comes with responsibility. HOD, Chike Dozem is leading IPOB. What should he have done? Take a further responsibility and call upon the people and unite the people. Say sorry where sorry is needed for the interest of the people of Biafra, not for your own personal ego, not for your own personal satisfaction, but for the sake of Nnamdi Kanu and the people of Biafra who have done nothing wrong over the years, that have been murdered. Your ego become more valuable than the people that you're supposed to be fighting for. Upon this, Simon, I hope.
No, you don't. I will allow you to make one more. You see, the reason why, if I have let you go, you will not mention this particular one you have mentioned now, which is calling for prayer instead of picking up phone and start walking. But let me also respond to that. Personally, when this whole thing started, I reached out to Chika Edoziem. I sent him a message. And that message, I shared the screenshot on social media. It is there. I sent him a message. So I said, Chika Edoziem, let us come together for the sake of Nnamdi Kanu.
Correct.
And for the sake of Biafra, so that this whole thing will not, even when a lot of people have invited them to talk about unity, they said to those people, over their dead body, will they make peace with Simon Ekman?
Which is wrong.
So that is
wrong. Because every accusation against you has never been proven right by anybody.
That over their dead body, will they make peace with Simon Ekman? So, and then the next thing they did is to sack anybody that is talking with Simon Ekpa. So that is what they see happening now. Anybody they see that is talking with Simon Ekpa, they sack him.
It's either people are hypocrites or people are just being bought over by injustice. Because everybody is witnessing how Chike Dozem is fighting day and night to change the face of IPOB from Nnamdi Kanu to his own face.
Exactly. Again,
that is why everybody, all the hardcores, all the people, Nnamdi Kanu always mention every time when it comes to you, Simon, not because I'm on your program, I'm just saying it because it's on the air already. Nnamdi Kanu said that you are the person who is bringing a new dimension to IPOB, and he embraced it. He said you are bringing a new dimension to the struggle. He open-handedly embraced it, and everybody knows, even the greatest liar on earth knows, that there is nobody after Nnamdi Kanu heart as far as this struggle is concerned except you. That's a fact. Again, people must be asking themselves question. How come Umuri account was opened by our leader and he closed the liaison account, but Chike Dozem came and closed Umuri account against the will of our leader, or against the authority of what our leader told us? How come our leader wants you to broadcast, Simon Ekpa to broadcast on Radio Biafra, and it's very clear that GOS doesn't want you to broadcast on Radio Biafra? You know, people have misinterpreted what we call command and control. Command and control. Let me say to everybody here today, command and control in this case is a situation that the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, gives order. And anybody he gives order to has nothing to do or to say. All you have to say, yes, my supreme leader, and you carry out that instruction. After carrying out the instruction, if you want to complain, you start complaining then. Obey before complain. That is command and control. You obey that order, then complain later. Let me give people an example. When Jesus Christ was on the cross, he said to one man on the cross, today you will be with me in paradise. You didn't see any pastor or Peter jumping from anywhere with a form, tell you, feel this thing before you go to that heaven that Jesus Christ promised you. No. When Jesus told that woman, go and sin no more, that's command and control. Power that there is no other power to challenge. That's command and control. You didn't see any pastor saying you must come here and pay tithe before you follow Jesus Christ to heaven. I want to say closing in my close statement, Simon, I have 3 strategies that will give us Biafra. And I will be heavily happy to come on your program one day to announce this strategy. It's not hidden. Somebody may think, why not make it secret? It's not hidden. And I want all your listeners to go home. You know, you always talk about your listeners and you do make a mistake. If you see 4,000, those are the ones you control. If you see 10,000, those are the ones you control. Go to Facebook, Simon. Everybody streaming your program live. And some of them are having thousands of viewers. Those are the ones you don't see. Go to YouTube. People are streaming on their own platform live. Thousands upon thousands that you don't know are watching live as we speak right now. And I will come on your program to bring out these 3 strategies. And before them, I want everybody to go home. Just go home and think. What are 3 things that set us apart from Nigeria? Go home and think about it. Use your common sense. Forget all this fighting. Then your Facebook write something. You bring someone else into it. People are not fools. Someone else write something. You bring on Facebook. You bring autopilot. Inside you, don't you even know that autopilot makes sense? And it's even working on its own. If not, why is there at home today everywhere? I called my people in Ebony. They say nobody's going anywhere. That is the power of autopilot. People have to start deciding for themselves. I want everybody to go home. Think about 3 things that set Biafran people apart from Nigeria. In the sense that if you mention the distance will be as large, as long as the distance between the earth and the sky. Go and think about these 3 things. So next time when I come on air to review these 3 things, we all work together and do it. We get to Biafra, and everybody will go home and celebrate. Thank you, Mazi Simon, for giving me this opportunity. May God bless you. I still remain your fellow comrade, Mazi Emekobioha, from Ebonyi Province in Biafra land. Thank you very much.
Emekobioha, I am proud of the way you spoke and the way you addressed these issues today. And I'm looking forward to have a program with you in a few days' time.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, my amazing people. If the video interests you, go ahead, like, share,